Taco Tuesday! I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. This weapon low-key kind of clunky. But the thing is like, I'm not good at keto. Like, I want y'all to understand that. I'm not the best when it comes to keto weapon. There's others who just are far better than me, so I can't be the best description. But I'm gonna let you know how it is. Unfortunately, my hands are tied. I had to make this video. The reason why I say that is because, bro, if you search up on Discord, you go to GIF and you type in easy dunk, you will see me getting dunked on. I don't know who made that. Somebody in my Discord made that. And when I find you, and I think I know who it is, they know who I'm talking about. If you see it, just don't leave me alone, okay? I didn't actually get dunked on, okay? That's just how it happens. I was, you know, they cover my thingy on my hand, butt naked, and it's just unfortunate I gotta suffer the consequences. But a little bit more about the weapon. I think the Hakuna Keto weapon is pretty good. I only use the forward move. I never use the basketball. Some people use the hollow bite into the basketball crit. I've seen people do other cool, unique combos with it. I'm just not the best for it, you know? Sometimes I just do it just to throw it out there. Like, I just guard broke them with it. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot of people is just, I don't know, they just hold their F key when there's a lot of stuff that guard breaks. Now, Keto is not a hard weapon to learn. The Keto, the tree in Hakuna, Keto, I don't think it's hard to learn. It's just more of who can create some devious combos if you play it a lot. But I would rate it a 7 out of 10. That's just how I think it is. I probably could avoid most of these combos. You just gotta be very smart with it. I mean, I did play Acid. I will show me playing Stark, because the reason why I only play Stark is because of the wolves. I will have a, you know, multiple auto tracking things, especially with proficiency. Well, proficiency keto, of that is actually very stupid. But I think it's not that bad where you have to sacrifice an arm and a leg just to dish out attacks. I think you can really play aggressive, passive. You can play any type of play style. You can somehow win. You just gotta be very smart. I feel like you gotta play very you gotta play around your opponent to see what they do, their next step with proficiency, because you just take heavy damage, you know. Now, one thing I want to talk about is balancing. One thing I wanted to speak about is the Quincy Hakuna weapon. I made a video of it yesterday, and I failed to realize that that weapon needs not just a slightly nerf, it needs a decent nerf. The range is OD. I mean, the thing is, you guys understand, the universal weapon, it's always going to make the tree 10 times more effective. Mind you, the Quincy weapon teleports. The SR1 kind of teleports too. It just dashes through. And the Rankar weapon has like a frame 1 startup. If I were to nerf all 3 of those, one would be the Rankar one, increase the wind up. The Quincy one, reduce the range and increase the wind up. And then with the SR1, I mean, I haven't seen that much problem with the SR1. I think that may not even need a nerf. I just need to play it even more to see what devious combos that I'm doing that I can't never see people come get out of. And the thing is, the game needs to just avoid having true combos. That's the one problem. I mean, so far we're doing very good. Some people might argue with that. There's just some builds that you just miss. Now, then again, balancing is a whole other subject, but I just won't get into this video. I do want to speak about the hell and quality of life things. Now, for hell, a lot of stuff has been sneaked. I wonder, will they rework it? I'll talk about it in the next fight regarding about how they're gonna change it. But I know I talked about hell here and there. The thing is that something are we there to really looking forward to? Is hell gonna be there? Is it gonna be like layer 2, where everybody was playing layer 2 for like a good 4 or 3 months, just dissecting every little piece and bits of it? And are they gonna add more content on top of that? Are we gonna get new races like Fullbringer or Bounce? I can see them doing it, but that's just a whole nother content they gotta release, because there gotta be something equivalent to Bounce or Wizard. Fullbringer or Bounce. Is it gonna be like a Wizard Lex variant or something like that? You know, something of that caliber, or that can be up to that level. Are they gonna be like Bankai versions of it? I mean, technically there is, but it's kind of weird in extent. Or is it just gonna have a lot of passives that, you know, what back then what the Ronkers had or Quincy has before, you know, Volt was a thing, or all that extra shit? You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm just chatting my ass, but I just want to see what else they're gonna introduce, new races, and stuff like that. I mean, then again, there are hell spawns in the hell arc if you think about it. But hey, all we gotta do is wait. Now, Type Soul got leaked a little while ago for 750k Robux. Might be the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. You probably could have got like 2 mil Robux off that, because that's how much Type Soul's worth. You know, then again, what I don't understand, what's the point of you leaking it for that? I mean, you got money. I can't even say too much about it. But then again, the person that leaked it, you could have been a better negotiator. Like, some of these niggas, bro, some of you guys can't negotiate for shit. I'm being so serious. You could have made a lot of profit off of it. I mean, then again, I hope you guys understand the community voices. This is bad for us, bad news, because, you know, they're probably not going to keep those said ideas. They're probably going to have to rework and create brand new ideas, and that might, ultimately delay the hell things. So when I see games that get leaked, regardless of what happened to it, I don't like it being leaked, because, I mean, maybe it could be for the better. It forces the devs to think outside the box and give us, new, unique ideas without half-assing their work. So it's like a double-edged sword. It could be pros and cons, and most of the time it's cons. You know what I'm saying? But it got leaked. It was talking about like these certain items that could increase posture, increase HP. I don't like certain items messing with the core gameplay of the game. Like, imagine having an item that makes it where you have lower flash step cooldown at a point where you can keep spamming flash step and shit like that. I mean, for example, Citra had it was a pretty cool idea where it's like, there's a not a Vow Mastery, excuse me. It's where you're almost you have heavily restricted where you can't flash step no more, or not. That was always the thing. Where it's like, was it Vow Potential, where you have to keep doing damages? I don't know what it does. I honestly forgot what it was. But if they just do more unique ideas like that, it'd be pretty cool. Now, I want to speak a little bit about that even more. Now, ideas like those can do good. It's just, how can you balance them? Hopefully they introduce more, they can get more balancing and stuff done for that. For example, imagine you having to fight someone with a key, like for example, like look at Hakuda right now, right? Or let's look at Kendo. Kendo, 60 Kendo, the downside to that is speed. Now imagine they give you an item that makes it where you get double, twice as much speed. What the absolute fuck are we playing? That'd be a very bad idea. You know what I'm saying? You gotta then, but then again, they make it where you have to fight certain bosses. I mean, speaking of bosses, will the bosses still operate as in current bosses are? Because I feel like they're just move stacking. They're not very cool. It'd be cool to see bosses operate how it is in, Elden Ring. I mean, it's gonna kind of be hard to do it. Maybe like you can, 2 to 3 people can fight the bosses, and the bosses scale off the HP, or scale off how much life they have, and their HP gets higher, or damage, do more damage and stuff like that. So at least it'll be unique, and not a lot of. I mean, let me ask you guys this: would you prefer to fight bosses how they are in like Sekiro or Elden Ring, or do you like current bosses and you wouldn't mind if they just copy and paste that? I want to hear your opinion, because I mean, personally, I will like Elden Ring bosses, Sekiro bosses. It makes them feel like I'm fighting an actual player and they learn from you, But I don't want it to be very hard though, because like Sekiro, you have HP, not HP, you have lives. In Elden Ring, you can still drink flasks and shit like that to heal. So they still gotta take that in consideration. Are they gonna be hard enough where where we get just med kits and stuff like that? Not med kits, but HP packs, like how Duke is, where you can hurt, kill their subordinates and you get an HP pack off of it. Shit like that, I'm not gonna lie, I might be ranting a lot in this video, but who cares, bro? Who doesn't like hearing yak push sometimes? Now, for future update, I want to hear y'all. What do you think might be coming out? I know today's Friday, and by this time, I might have this video out by Friday. What do you think is going to be some pretty cool stuff that might come out? I mean, maybe some new Vogue, maybe new Wonkar weapons, more Quincy weapons, Hakuda weapons. Of course, some Hakuda. I'm going to say that. More SR stuff. I said this last in my video. I like new stuff. It makes the game fun for a couple of days, and after those couple of days are over, it just goes back to being bland. Maybe some, cool KT. I mean, obviously that comes in with hell. But, I mean, back to the main topic, future updates. Is it going to be something unique, or is it going to be something where I'm going to have to, blow up my, put on a seaweed vest on, if you catch my drift type shit, Now, me as a tester, I don't want to spoil it for you guys, because it's kind of hard to, like, I want to tell you the cool stuff that they're making, but I signed a contract where if I say something, unfortunately, I blow up just by saying on some, Muzan type of shit. I say his name, I blow up. So I don't want to say nothing to hurt myself in the long run. It makes no sense to do that. But I would say I would tell you guys, the developers, certain developers are working on some stuff, they're cooking. Like Visionary, you still got to see what they cook up for that, because I think the rework is not coming this week, but next week. And, oh, speaking of, y'all heard like the butterfly didn't that get leaked or something like that? It's like a whole like certain person had it, no one else did. Do you guys think that will come out? I don't know if it will. By the time I'm recording this, would this be something that we will try? Now, it doesn't make any sense in a Bleach game. Nah, honestly, Bleach, I'm gonna be surprised. Bleach has a lot of bullshit. And, well, what hasn't Bleach been, or what hasn't Type Soul haven't been about nothing but stupid shit? We have gotten like so much out of endgame stuff. And I'm surprised that Bleach ain't coming full Type Soul ass for some, you know, NDA type shit, because Type Soul making a big name for itself. You got people at school talking about it. I think someone told me that one of their news station quoted about it because some kid got expelled for playing Type Soul or some stupid shit. So I wonder if Type Soul will ever get to catch an NDA from the actual Bleach company. It'd be funny. Or whatever them niggas are. T-Kibo or some shit. Now, what I mean by like NDA, the thing is, most games, like My Hero Academia, dumb niggas caught a fat ass. Like, no, there's no we won't find a game that says My Hero Academia that's actually popular. Like Heroes Battleground, they have to change all that. Niggas were getting NDA. And the fact that Roblox is still allowed to, not allowed, I feel like anime games as a whole just felt boring. You know what I'm saying? It just felt just terrible to play. Well, obviously I'm talking about current anime games. There's other games I want to record, or like Dragon Ball Sparking Zero and shit like that, but there's just other games that just unfortunately just won't compare. That's why I play Roblox games. There's just been more fun Roblox games lately than any other. Right now, Roblox games are feeling the same, you know, Battlegrounds taking over the map and all, but there's other games that people are waiting for, Rail Seas, Holy War X, or stuff like that. I mean, me, I'm not a big, fairy, what is this shit called again? I'm not a big Seven Deadly fans. I'm not a big One Piece fans. I mean, I'll definitely play and do some content here and there, but don't expect a bunch of content. I mean, then again, I feel like I'm not trying to diminish their work for it. It's just that it just looks. Maybe the only game I'm waiting to see is the Final Stand. That nigga needs to hurry his ass up. Snake Roll, if you ever watch one of my videos, can you hurry up? I need to play the game that made my childhood. That game was hella fun. I remember being able to, I never slept for like 3 days just playing, what is it? I just kept playing other games and shit like that. But it's just that, what is that? I'm trying to remember. It was the whole arena. Damn, what's that shit called? TLG. Whatever that shit's called. Oh, my brain can't think of it. Oh, what is it? Oh, Tournament of Power. Yeah, top. That was the best time I had just fighting that multiple times. I think it was like the first Battleground-esque anime game that we had. Not Battlegrounds. Just say, what is it? Battle Royale. It was hella fun. And that was the time that I think Fortnite was going crazy. No? Maybe I'm getting it. Maybe my old brain, my own brain is just connecting weird shit. But like that shit, there was the funnest thing I played. And if they can keep doing stuff like that, or if he releases fuck ass game, he could probably make hella bag off of me. I mean, there's another DBZ game I'm waiting for, which is that nigga Sage. I'm probably rambling out here. Let me end this fucking video. This dude's getting his ass whooped. But all I gotta say is thank you for watching this video. Go ahead, like and subscribe. And all I gotta say is fear God.